What's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Reapin. I'm back with another one. I hope y'all having a great day today, and if not, I hope watching this video makes your day better. But yeah, we back with another one, and today we're gonna be doing another reaction video. We're gonna be reacting to another crime video. Title says, "Clueless 15-year-old killer thinks he can outsmart the detective." You feel me? We in for a good one, so y'all better go grab y'all snacks and get comfortable. You feel me? But with that being said, we finna get straight into this one. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more vids. We on that grind all year. Let's get it.
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took a car. I was asleep all day. I did not know y'all was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crimes. You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe she's raised you to be an honest person and take responsibility for your actions. I don't think things went the way you thought they were gonna go, but now is the time to be honest.
Lil bro looking like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, lady. He not trying to squeal, but I know they gonna get him to fold. Right now, off looking at him, I can just tell he not trying to fold. But they gonna get him to fold though.
And you get time.
349, we're gonna need more crews. I'm pretty sure that driver's shot. Yeah, dude, he's done.
These little niggas be crashing out, bro.
So y'all trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Well, this isn't going to be murder, buddy. This is an aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me?
When Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26,
It's always
2022,
Ohio, bro.
it seemed like a usual case. However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome. Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper, had been brutally executed in an assassination-style
R.P.
murder.
Brandon.
With no suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View.
Do you struggle to get your
Come
writing
on, bro.
just right? I know that feeling. That's why I partnered with...
Believing the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers, including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought
These
to the
little niggas
Dayton
some
Police
crash
Department
outs.
for further questioning.
Tell me how he came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks. Right in.
I woke up and I just seen SWAT team. Cause my friend woke me up. He said, "Bro, the SWAT team was outside." I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro. We gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside. I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day didn't start with the SWAT team. What happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 a.m.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me.
I'm telling you, squad, these little niggas probably try to rob this nigga. He wasn't going, and they just straight up smoke, bro, for no reason. These little niggas some crash outs, man. These YNs, bro, they taking over the world with this crash out shit, man. Little niggas need to chill.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I just had pulled up and then that's when I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's
They
not
definitely
what happened.
did.
We expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you.
I did go to sleep.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you
That's how they
questions
get
about
'em.
what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're...
See, that's how these detectives get these little niggas. They try to make it seem like they already know what's going on, or they already got all the info they need. But whole time they don't, because that's why they interrogate you, because they need that information to get you. So they make it they lie to them. They make it seem like they know everything, so they can snitch on themselves. But some of the youngins be already hip to that, so they don't be going. But some people, they fall for that trick. You feel me? They'll be like, oh, we already know what happened. Oh, we already know this. Then why the fuck am I here if you already know? Why am I not in jail? Simple. But yeah, these detectives be getting
They're
these
gonna be
niggas.
honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a Lyft earlier today.
So I ran on the roof, I caught no legs. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catching no Lyft. I only got Lyft money to catch Lyft.
The plan was never to pay for it. The plan was to steal the car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head. How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
No.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay?
No cap.
Y'all don't charge me for it, y'all.
We're gonna charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first Lyft you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them, okay? You're gonna
Damn. These little niggas stupid. They taking Lyft rides to hits, bruh. What the fuck has this generation come to? These little niggas are idiots. How you gonna take a Lyft ride to a hit, or either a robbery, either a murder? Why would you take a Lyft ride there? That's the easiest way the cops will track you down, nigga. When you take a Lyft, it has to be connected to an account. That account is most likely yours, which has your name, which has all that info on it, has your address. You feel me? These little niggas are bird brains, bruh. Come on, bro. That's the dumbest shit you could do, is take a Lyft to a hit. These niggas was asking to get caught. Come on now.
You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
Do you understand?
What proof do I got?
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep.
Look at him trying to get hostile. Nah, nigga, you did that shit, nigga.
What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they said.
Unfortunately for Tylan Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects, including DeTravon Mitchell, who had opened up to them much more easily just 4 hours earlier.
Damn.
So tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get together?
Lil bro folded.
Say again.
They called me and asked me to come on.
We gonna go hit a lick? What was the plan?
Find some girls.
Alright. So did you find any girls? Okay. They just didn't want to hang out? Okay. So, at some point you all leave, right? And you go get a new one. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man, and I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay. You remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
Yeah.
Probably, or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in plain sight.
On the night of January 26,
Whoa, bro.
2022,
He the squill of the
Tylan,
group.
DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle.
These
Though
niggas
each
are dumb.
suspect had a different story, detectives determined that the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone
Idiot.
at 12:30 a.m.
What'd I tell you?
with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after at around 1 a.m.
How many guns were in the car?
2.
2. What kind of guns?
This little nigga didn't even give the detectives a hard time. Like, damn, nigga. At least give these niggas a hard time. You going to jail either way, but shit, he just gave it up.
Oh, there was a punch. One was MP9.
Who had that
Me.
one? Okay. Who else had a gun?
This is Mia. She wanted to take her brand nationwide. And with U.S. Bank Business Essentials, a combination of checking and card payment processing, we helped her make a splash. That's the power of Mia, and this is the power of us.
W Fortnite. Let me know if y'all want me to post Fortnite vids. I be playing Fortnite a little.
What? I ain't know they was passing the gun around.
Okay. Do you know who started with it?
And both had.
Who's both?
Ty and Ray.
Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possible.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
They got him to fold too. He was acting hard. Nigga was acting tough at the beginning. They got him to fold too. I'm telling you, they gonna always eventually get you to fold. They be scaring these little niggas, man. You don't gotta say shit. All you gotta really say is, I want a lawyer, and they gonna stop questioning you. Simple. But these little niggas probably don't even got lawyer money. Cut.
But I don't know. I just know about the first Lyft. We booked
So tell us what happened.
We booked the Lyft, and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only Lyft I know. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the Lyft and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know who ordered the Lyft.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who
That
drove?
shit cap.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
These niggas still car. These young niggas steal cars all day. You really expect them to believe you don't know how to drive? Come on, bro. You probably done stole. You probably done stole more cars than how old he is. He 15 years old. This nigga probably stole 20 cars. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, squad. You know how to drive, nigga. Stop lying.
You can't do this, Tylen. This doesn't work, man. Who got in the driver's seat? Who drove the car? Okay.
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge.
That
solving
murder,
the
that's what they
second
want to
crime,
know.
As they had a murder victim on their hands. This
That's what
task,
they wanna
however,
know.
would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, add robbery, add murder. You know exactly
Who did I
what
murder?
was
Who
here.
did I murder?
His name was Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So y'all trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of
did,
this
bro.
murder scheme.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro. Okay?
Can you read? You can't read them out?
No, I'm not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did, and that's how this works. I would
I
bet
told you.
every penny I've ever made in my life that they.
You heard him? I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. Simple, because they don't know shit to tell you. They want you to tell them. They want you to snitch on yourself. They don't, even if they wanted to tell you what they knew, they couldn't tell you because they don't know shit, my guy. But they want you to snitch on yourself, and that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna fall into the trap and snitch on yourself. Simple.
Travion, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick because that one was fun and that one worked. And then the second one went sideways. Okay? So that's where we're at. You're here. You did grown up stuff, and that's where we're at. We got us a car. Let's go get another one. Right? Okay, so tell me about that.
What I tell you, they tried to rob this nigga. He wasn't going, and they smoked him, bruh. They tried to do him exactly how they did the first lady. You know, girls, they're soft. They not gonna put up no fight, especially if it's young niggas with guns. The girl was probably spooked, so she gave up her car easily. She gave it up fast. But then they try to rob a nigga. You know, us men, we masculine, so we always gonna most likely put up a fight. The nigga tried to put up a fight, and they smoked him. Telling you, we don't pre-watch vids too, nigga. Come on now.
What was the goal? To get another car?
Get some money.
Get some money, okay? Same 4 people? Okay? Everybody sit in the back, everybody sit in the front. Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty? Or you and
Lil
Ty?
bro just giving it up. He not even putting up a fight. Like, he just giving it up.
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun to?
Ty and Ray. The only two that had sticks.
So Ty and Ray both had guns? One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
We did the same thing the last time.
They just pulled guns on him? So they pulled guns on him, right? Somebody say, give me the car, get out.
Get out the car.
Get out the car. What does he do?
Just sit there.
He didn't get out?
Told you.
Okay.
Look,
What happened?
dude was not going.
Get out the car.
All four of you got out of the car?
Get out the car.
But they're still,
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay? And they're the guys with guns. Okay? And they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
2.
According to DeTravon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had
These
already
ones
stepped
crash
out of the
out.
vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pole on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right? No, come on, man. You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part
That's where they catch him, man. 2 different stories.
You involved in this man being shot.
To be real with you, just keep it on. Run.
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
Right. Tyler and Ron get out.
Ty and Ron get out.
Me and Ray stay in the car.
Who has your gun?
Ray.
And then who's got the other gun?
Come on, bro. These stupid ass ads, bro.
Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door.
Little niggas crash outs,
Ty
bro.
tried to pull him out the door.
He spread it off. And then Ray shot him twice.
Let's do this. Okay, so stand up. I'm the driver, right? Come over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
The door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door. So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car. So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had something like this.
Okay?
Then he shot him twice.
Where did he hit him? Point on my body.
Either right here or back there somewhere.
Okay? So he shot him from inside the car, but hit him in the upper back.
Lil bro giving details and all, bro. Why crash out? You wouldn't have to be in this position, my nigga. He's squealing like crazy right now.
Okay? And you were right there.
There's no other bullet holes anywhere in the exterior of the car.
So
There's no
what did-
bullet holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in his back.
Yeah.
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story's bullshit.
So
Because the car was
Damn.
stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
Other detective pulled in straight up. He's like, that's straight bullshit. There was no bullets outside of the whip. Nothing, nigga. They straight. When I say they faced this nigga, they faced him. Straight up close and personal. This nigga tried to lie.
Okay.
A shot couldn't have been fired after he started to pull away from inside the car because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m., they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene. 2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
Did shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It was a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
Hard out there.
Huh? You did it.
They got what they wanted, man. The detectives got what they wanted. Little nigga snitched on himself. Sick. Now you about to do football numbers, my nigga. Football numbers. Straight up. Crash out in the chat, man. Comment crash out.
Where did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then you shot like at the car?
One time, yeah.
Did you hit him, do you think?
I don't know.
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the 4 suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a Lyft ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone. Approximately 25 minutes later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second Lyft ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just 1 street away from the first crime scene. Once again, DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a 3rd round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping. 9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m., surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
We go to the parking lot, and then we see the police, so we start running.
You see police where?
Going down the street.
Like towards where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying.
How dumb can these niggas be, bro? Y'all stole a Lyft driver's car and parked it where you stay at, bro? Oh my God, dickheads of the year go to these niggas, bro. Why the fuck would you take the whip back to your own spot like they wasn't gonna track that bitch down or something? Like, y'all already fucked up by robbing a Lyft driver, like you wasn't gonna get caught. Like, the account is connected to your name, my nigga. Everything these niggas did was coming back to them. They're just stupid, bro. Stupid ass little niggas, bro.
They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD for questioning.
Barry here from the Wick Studio team.
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
I told you I ran. I just ran.
New here at 5, 2 17-year-olds are headed to prison for murdering a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens. News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. Trayvon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and Trayvon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity.
These niggas done got older than that bitch already. They look different as hell. But they're cooked. Let's see these sentences.
Of their charges. Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced, he later changed his plea to guilty. Similar to Trayvon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery, felonious assault, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and tampering with evidence. Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper, police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison, while Trayvon Mitchell received 25 years to life. Ray and Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
To the Cooper family, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the things that I put y'all through. I never meant for anything like that.
Nigga, keep it, nigga. Sorry ain't gonna help your situation, nigga. You're still serving that time. And that mother is never gonna get her child back, nigga. You're good. They always wanna say sorry when the shit is over, nigga. When the shit is all said and done. No, nigga, you should have thought about your actions before that, nigga. You're 15 years old. You not no baby. Ban this nigga.
I'm not the monster they making me to be. I'm human, and all humans make mistakes. I just so happen to make it really bad.
Not mistakes like that, nigga.
That fateful morning was an amazing young man who would help anyone and literally give you the shirt off his back.
When Brandon Cooper kissed his wife goodnight on January 25th, he began his usual night shift as a Lyft driver, working to provide for his family. No one could have predicted that just hours later, his life would be tragically cut short.
So why use
That wraps it up for this one, man. Hey, man. If anybody out there does Lyft or any of that, man, be safe, man. Keep it on you. Keep it in your car if you have to. Be safe, because these young niggas out here are going mad, bro. I don't know what they got going on, bro, but hey, man, if you do Lyft or Uber, bro, keep some type of protection on you, because it's bad out here, bro. But with that being said, man, I'm going to catch y'all boys in the next one. We out. Love.